Hi everyone. Hi Alice, Ariana, Charlotte, Clarissa. Good morning. All right, just getting this ready. What another beautiful day. Okay. So I hope you're not feeling too sore from yesterday. The upper body might be a bit sore. If you were here yesterday and just do a little bit of this, do you feel your triceps from yesterday? If you do, well, that's the reason why we're just going to give them a little bit of a rest today. Maybe your core aches a little bit too. So if you just stand there and reach up, can you feel the sort of tummy muscles at all? Well, again, we're giving those a rest. We're going to hit the legs, big leg workout today. Legs, glutes should be on fire by the time we finish this. I'm just going to start something else here. All right. So, like I said, leg workout. I want you to come onto the mats. Let's get going. Welcome to the Bootcamp Pilates clients of Pilates Circuit, friends of our clients as well, and family as well. So if you're here with your family, just make sure you're giving yourself a little bit of space to move from side to side. Maybe you're a bit staggered. So I haven't got any trainers on. I like to feel my feet during this, and it'd be good if you are in trainers as well. You really don't need them, so just take the trainers off. No socks today as well. And we're just going to get going. So let's just feet together, and then you're going to swing your arms from side to side and just turn your body and start to look over your shoulder as well. We're going to be doing some mat Pilates moves involving the legs, and then we'll sort of stand up and get a little bit more dynamic, okay? And then from here, I just want you to reach past your knees. Lift one elbow up as you reach past the knees with the other hand. Give me 6. Reach 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then arms up, and then side here. Now, from this position, lift the opposite heel up, okay? Now, keep leaning over, and now slowly press the heel down. And I come into the center, and then over to here, and then lift this heel up. Keep reaching this way, and now slowly press the heel down. Good. All right, and then turn from side on your mat. So make sure you're not going to kick anybody. Arms wherever you want for a little bit of balance, and then swing that leg as high as you can. Arms can just be easy. Ooh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together. Try the other leg. And let's go. So swinging it. Eyes looking forwards, head up. And keep swinging as high as you can. So maybe if you can get it to hip height, try and get it to chest height. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so you're going to come down onto your all fours, onto the mat. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Roll your spine up towards the ceiling, head down, big scoop, so nice and rounded, and then just let go of your spine. So come back into neutral, and then big scoop again. Just going to do that 2 more times. And ready? Up. 1 more time. Okay, now we're going to take one of your hands and reach underneath and look up towards the ceiling. Come back in and then look underneath the armpit up towards the ceiling with your hand and breathe out as you do so. Ready? So we're going to go 4 more. 4, that will thread the needle from a box position. 3, reach. 2, reach. 1. Okay, come into a high plank position and step one of your feet on the outside of your hand from here, and then the same foot as hand, you're going to take that hand up towards the ceiling and reach. Good. Come back into a high plank position and step on the outside of your hand with the other foot, and then reach up. So if I'm going left foot, left hand, reach up with the left hand, right foot outside of right hand, reach up. Good. 2 more times. Big step. Sink into your hip. You might feel a stretch through your sort of groin area, through this sort of hip here, and then reach. Good. Come down to all fours. Go feet together, knees wide on the mat, hands out in front, and then you're going to sit back and then come forwards, look forwards. Sit back, come forwards, look up. Okay, let's do 5 of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, then you're going to sit into a Z sit position, so one leg is in front of the other. Put one hand down, this shoulder is not around near your ear, this hand is down. Just want you to reach over your head and then come back down and then take the other hand over. All right? So you just reach down, reach over your head. Okay, so I'm now going to take my right hand up and over and turn to face the end of the mat. And then put my hands down to support my weight and just drop down, taking my nose down towards the mat. Sink, 3, 2, 1, and then push up. Switch legs. So Z sit, one hand down. This hand goes over. Reach, this hand down, and then reach over with the other hand. So just moving through our side of our body. And then you're just going to take your hand up and over onto the floor. Take your hands apart a little bit, chest up, and then drop down, sink. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then you're going to take your hands behind you. And then from here, I'm going to switch that Z sit position. I'm going to switch, switch. And then see how quick you can do it. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm just going to go side now onto the mat. You're going to come up with your legs in tabletop, legs up, so you've got a 90-degree angle here. And then from there, you're going to take your arms a little bit wider, and then just put them on the floor. And then you're going to drop your knees from one side of the body and then bring it back into the center and then over to the other side. If this is too much, put your feet down and just drop your knees from one side of the body over to the other. Okay, your choice. We're going to do 4 more. 4, breathe in, breathe out. 3, breathe in, breathe out. 2, breathe in, breathe out. 1. Okay, so legs down, so they're now straight. And then from there, you're going to go one leg into tabletop, arms out for support. Press the leg that's on the floor, flex the toes to see if I pull the toe back towards my face. And I'm pressing the heel into the mat. So my left leg is down, my right leg is up. From here, drive the left heel down to the mat and circle this knee around, okay? Now, think about keeping the pelvis very still as you circle this leg around. Your head is down, arms are by your sides, left foot, heel is driving into the mat. And if you want to make this tougher, you can go legs straight. So it's like a periscope. This foot is reaching up towards the ceiling, and then you go around the other way. So whether you're here or here, this is obviously a little easier with a bent leg. So this is a mat Pilates move, it's called leg circle. And you're going to think about the shin sort of staying parallel with the ceiling. Okay, and this kneecap circling all the way around. out and inside without the hip rolling, with keeping the upper body pretty still. Okay, swap legs. So the other foot, this right foot down is down. And then you're going to start with the leg and tabletop and then bring it around. I'm flexing that right foot. I'm driving the heel in to help keep the stability, okay, as I circle this leg around. If you want to make it tougher, you could do straight legs if you can get your legs straight. If you've got no chance of getting this leg straight, okay, then just come into that. Now circle it around the other way. So there's no tension in the neck. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and then just shake the legs. Shake the legs. All right, so we're just going to come onto the sides now, facing me, the side kick. So if you find this uncomfortable, this position where you're on your elbow, and this position through your rib cage is too much, you can come down onto your arm with your head on your arm. Okay, so whether you're on your arm or like this, I want your legs now zipped together, legs long and straight. Now from there, I want you to bring both feet forwards a little bit. So I'm going to give you a side view of that. So if I'm here, I'm now just going to move my feet forwards a little bit, okay? The feet forwards, and then the top leg moves back, okay? So my right leg is up, so my right leg is now slightly behind my left. Drive your elbow into the mat, and your shoulder is away from your ear, and your head is in the middle of your shoulders, it's not down here, okay? So you're creating length that way. I'm taking the crown of my head towards that wall. Okay. From there, I want you to sweep the leg forwards, and this hand can be just down for support. I want you to sweep this leg forwards as far as you can, and then back as far as you can, without your upper body rocking around. Okay. So you're holding this position, and you're going to sweep this leg forwards and back. Okay. Keeping the legs straight. And this bottom leg is driving into the mat to help with the stability. If you're finding you're a little bit too wobbly here and you're sort of shaking around, then you'll need to come down onto your arm, a little bit more control. Okay, now from here, I want your leg now to lift up and down for 10, as high as you can, 9, 8, keep this length, 7, 6, 5, 4, so obviously you're starting to feel it here now, in the side of your hip, 3, 2, 1, and then hold it up. And then you're just going to do little circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then last move, little circle around the other way, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now before we do the other leg, if you were using your right leg, then I want you to put your right leg down onto the foot, down onto the mat, into a bridge, and lift the left leg up into the air. Okay? And then from here, I want you to keep this left leg pointed towards the ceiling, like a periscope, and then drop down through your body slowly, tailbone lands softly, and then drive that right leg up towards the ceiling. Down, and then press it up. Down, and then drive through your right heel to lift your hip up and reach that foot up towards the ceiling. Down, and drive up. 6. And the hands are here for support. If you want to make this tougher for the last 5, take the hands away. 5. Breathe out, reach up. 4, 3, 2, and then hold up. And then this leg is going to move up and down for 8, 7, 6, keeping the hip high. 5, if you need support, more support, put the hands down. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then down, good. And then we're going to stretch that little hip off. So that right heel is going to go on the left knee. You're going to take the knee, both knees in your hands, the left hand onto the left knee, right hand on right knee, and then just have a little pull into your chest with that right knee and pull back with the left hand as well. And then just come up. Just come up so your chest is up and your head is up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then down, and then just shake that. Okay, so we're going to do the other leg, the side kick. Then we're going to come to this side of the mat. Again, your head is down on your arm here, which is easier, or you come into this position. Your feet are zipped together, legs straight, so your body's in a lovely straight line. Now from there, I'm going to move both feet forwards a little bit. So just move them forwards. Okay. And then you're going to take the left leg back a little bit. So it's behind the right leg, it's behind the bottom leg. From here, get this length, head in the middle of the shoulders, crown of the head is going that way. And from here, this leg is going to sweep forwards as far as it will go, and then behind you. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, how far forwards can you bring it? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then from there lift the leg up and down. 10, so you're obviously going to start feeling it here. 9, 8, 7, keep the length, reach this head. 6, 5, 4, this rib cage is high. 3, 2, 1. Hold this leg up and little circle here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you're going to circle around the other way to finish off this little move. 2, 3, 4. And 5, lying your back, so just roll onto your back. So if my left leg is up, my left foot now is under my left knee. Come into a bridge, so stand into your arms. Remember, the left foot is underneath, the right leg is up in the air. Okay, so we're still working this muscle in the left hip. And then from here, I want you to drop down through your body and drive it up for 10, 9. So you're pressing the left heel into the mat to lift your hip up, and the right foot is reaching up towards the ceiling. Okay, 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And from there, we'll windscreen wiper move. This right leg is now moving up and down towards the knees. The knees almost level here, and then up towards the ceiling. 4 more. 4, you want to make it harder, hands away. 3, keep this hip high. 2, and 1. And then in, and then slowly down. Good. Shake the legs. So we're just going to put the left heel on the right knee. You're going to grab your hands, right hand to right knee, left hand to left knee. We're going to just pull the knees into my chest and come up and meet the knees. Just have a little squeeze here. 10, 9, just a quick little stretch. Just feels good, really. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then just have a little shake through your knees. Good. Okay. So we couldn't do a leg class without doing a little bit of bridging. It's day 3, isn't it? Bridging, should be getting used to these by now. So I want you to get your feet about hip width apart. So just a few inches. Your hip width is where your thigh bone goes into the center of your hip. That's your hip width. Hip width is not that. It's here for me. Okay, so it's not very wide at all. From there, you're just going to feet hip width, drive into your feet to lift the hips up and hold. And now open up the chest. Okay. Now from here, I'm going to keep my eyes on the ceiling. I'm going to bend the arms a little bit and now drive through my arms and drive my hip up towards the ceiling. 8, 7, bend the arms and drive the hip up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hold up, and then from there you're going to walk the feet. 10. Now see if you can keep the knees relatively sort of level as you take one leg away, and the hips aren't dropping from side to side. Okay, keep the hips up, keep the pelvis quiet as you take one leg away. So let's just do 6 more. 6, 5, 4. I know it's more than the original 10. Chill out. 1 more, and then come down. Good, and then shake the wrist, shake the hands. Good. All right, and then come on to all fours. And then from here, I want you to put your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Right leg is going to move away. And then you're going to start to take your left hand out. Okay? And see if you can balance here. If that's still too easy, you're going to bring your elbow into your knee, round your body, get your nose almost on your knee, and then extend and reach. 7. Now, as you reach one arm forwards and the other leg back, you'll feel the muscle in your bum contract, get a little bit tighter. Just think about reaching though, and everything else will take care of itself. 2 more. 1 more. Think about the leg. Go. All right. And then swap. So you can either just stay with the leg, neutral spine, neck is long, no tension in the neck, or you can keep the arm out and just keep that going. Or if you want to make it tougher still, elbow into the knee, nose almost on the knee, rounding the spine, then getting long in between. 8, 7, just pick an option. 6, how much length can you create? 5, 1 arm forwards, 1 leg back. Reach, breathe out. Breathe out. Just 1 more. Reach, and good. And then sit back, hands out in front of you, and just have a little shake through your shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So you're going to stand up now, and then just come towards the end of your mat. Hands on your hips. Take a drink if you need a drink, otherwise come and join me. I want an alternating lunge, nice and easy just to start with. Okay? You're just going to drop down and then stand up. Drop down and stand up. Now breathe out as you stand up. If you want to make it a little bit tougher, I want you to get a little bit deeper now. So sink a little bit deeper. And if you want to make it tougher still, raise the arms up for 8, 7, 6, can that back knee, 5, touch the mat lightly, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come into the center of your mat. All right, so you're going to side squat, feet together, side squat, feet together, side squat, feet together. Now, to finish off today, I'm going to give you options, and some of the options involving little high intensity, little jumping. So it's up to you whether you want to take it. Okay, you can either keep this going, this little side squat, chest up, knees tracking your toes, or we're going to go into a jump wide, feet together, jump wide, feet together, your choice. 8, 7, 6, see how I slow down here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, feet together, good, shake the legs. Put your left leg in front of your right, side on. Back knee is going to touch the floor, both legs bend. Press through the front leg to come up. 1, hands can be on your hips or out for balance. 2, 3, split leg lunge. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I want you to hold down on this one, okay? And then pulse through both legs. So for 10, 9, 8, chest up, 7, 6, how deep can you get lower? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, feet together, shake the legs. Okay, swap legs, split leg lunge on the other leg. One leg behind, hands on the hips, drop down, come down to the floor. Can you, all right, now you're going to almost come to the floor every time, even lightly touch the floor. 1, 2, breathe out, stand up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, hold down, and then pulse in here, you've got it, 10, 9, stay low, 8, 7, stay low, 6, chest up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stand up, good, shake the legs. Okay, come into the middle of the mat, face me, hands on your hips. Okay, so you're going to do a side lunge, taking one leg out, facing me, let the arms sweep forwards, this leg is straight, you're going to press the pelvis back. I'm just going to give you a side view of that. So sink here, sink here. Okay, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come to the top of your mat, hands on your hips or out for balance. Reverse lunge, feet together. So step behind you, back knee almost hits the floor. Okay, so this is a easier version of these plyometric lunges we're about to do if you want to make it tougher. And we're going to aim for 10 of them. Otherwise, just keep this going, okay? So if you're going to do these jump lunges, you're going to hold down here and we're going to jump up and switch our feet for 10. So we're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up, feet together. Okay, shake the legs. Good. So we did this the other day, sort of Superman pose. I start with the knee up, and then that's where we go into that, or sometimes known as a T pose, because obviously, if you can get horizontal here, yeah, to the mat, so your arms are out in front, your left leg, your back leg reaches behind as far as you can. You should see a nice straight line through my body. Now, it takes a lot of balance to do this. So the standing leg is working really hard to stop us falling over. So just give me 3 more. 3, knee up, and then reach. 2, and 1, and then feet together, shake the legs. All right, let's do on the other legs. So start with the knee up. You're nice and tall, so you start really tall. We come back to this pose every time. So reach, and then stand up. Reach, this is when a spongy mat makes it a little bit harder, and the flatter, some skinnier mats are a bit easier, to give you more balance and stability to the hard floor. If you're on carpet and on mat, good luck. 3 more. 3, how far can you reach your arms forwards and your back leg back? Just think about length. That's all I want you to try and create. Length, 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 reach. 2. And 1. Good, come down. All right, when I mean come down, I mean come down to the mat. Okay, so just working a little bit into your feet. I want you to see where my feet position. So I'm not on my toes. I'm onto the sort of front of my feet. I'm going to stay there, and I'm going to do a little move where I bring the knee between the arms and then back. Knee between the arms and back. If this is too uncomfortable or too hard, go back to your toes curled underneath. So bring it forwards. So legs having to work a little bit harder here because you may not have done this before. So you picture sort of tiger feet as the cats move through the grass quietly, creeping up on their prey. So it's like a little tiger feet, mountain climber. Come through for 4 and back slowly. 3 and back. 2 and back. 1 more and back. And then sit back, take a little stretch. The 6, 5, and then shake your shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then come into high plank, feet together. Curl the toes under this time. Stand into 1 foot, allow the other leg to lift. 10. Arms straight and strong, fingers pressed wide. No tension in the neck. Neck is long, okay? You're looking down at the end of your mat. How high can you lift that leg without your lower back caving in? So keep your tummy pulled in a little bit for this one. If you're struggling, and reach that back leg to the wall behind you for 4 more. 3, press the foot into the floor. 2, 1. Come down, sit back, and then come forward, stand up. Okay, so you're just going to come into the middle of the mat, and then come to the front edge of the mat. Okay? From here, I want you to take 1 leg behind you on your toe. You're going to sink down, and then bring your feet back together. And then you're going to go behind you and sink down. And then feet together. Okay? So the hands can be wherever you want. If you need to sort of take your arms out for a bit of balance. And then every time you move, you might be able to get a little bit lower, as long as you can keep your chest up. So I don't want your chest to drop down like this. I want you to keep your eyes forwards. It's a little cross back lunge. So let's go. 8, add a little bit more pace. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Let the arms go, shake the shoulders. Feet kind of outside of hip width, so I'm kind of outside edges of my hip width. Okay? And then sink down for quick squats. Quick squats. Now your choice is to stay low impact like this, but pace. Okay, so you'll stay pace. Or if you want to make this tougher, hands here, and you're going to do little jumps to the top. And we're going to land with the feet in the same spot, okay? Watch the knees not going to cave in. So you sit your bum back and reach, okay? So we're going to do 8 more. We're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, careful on the ceilings. I just worked out 3, 2, 1. And then shake. Shake the legs. Good. Okay, so from here, hands on the hips. I want you to toe tap side to side. Toe tap side to side. Okay, you stay low impact, or you're going to take it into a jump. And you're going to move very quickly. See how my foot lands in the mat, in the center of the mat. So quickly now, ready? Quick. 1, 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Feet together. A little marching on the spot. Okay, turn, face this way. I want you to go high knees with a running man arm action, not low knees. And we're going to do that for a count of 5, and then a little jog for 5. Okay, so high knees for 5 seconds, and arms pumping. See how I've got a 90-degree angle on the arm back here, and this hand is going to go shoulder head height, that high in front of me. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And easy for 5, 4. We're going to do 4 sets. 3, 2, 1. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go again. Last. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Come to the center of the mat. Should be feeling a lot warmer now, maybe a little bit sweaty. We're almost there. Okay, so about 4 or 5 minutes left of work. And then we're going to start stretching off. Okay, so keep marching on the spot. Okay, so this is a single leg squat. Okay, so you're going to take the other leg away in front of you. And you're going to see if you can just bend through that back leg. Now, there's not many people who can do proper pistol squats. Only very strong, fit Instagrammers. So I just want you to think about dropping as deep as you can through that back leg, keeping your chest up. Now, even if you can only manage a small bend, then go. If you are at the advanced level, then be my guest, grab your foot, drop down through that back leg, and enjoy yourself. But for most of the population, this is going to be enough. And I want you to drive through your right heel to lift you up. So side view. You're going to do 4 more. So you're going to sink down, keep your chest up. 3, 2, 1. Feet together. Still marching. And then you're going to go onto the other leg. So sink through that back leg. The other leg is out in front of you. You're going to keep the chest up. Even if you can just bend the leg just a little bit, maybe a few inches, and then drive through that. And then maybe you can try getting a little bit deeper. How deep can you go? And then stand up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you're going to swap legs again. Come out to this long T-like position. I don't want the head to drop down. I want you to lift the head up, chest up. So feel like the chest is a little bit higher than your back leg. Arms can be out for balance. You're going to bend that front leg for 10. Drive through the heel. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet together. Shake the legs or walking on the spot. And then take the other leg away. Send it back, reach it back, length, length, length. Chest lengthen here, head this way. Maybe you can get a bit more horizontal, but still keep the chest higher than that back leg. Bend the front, the foot that's on the ground. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then have a little walk. Okay, and then come and face me. Good. Shake the arms and legs. Okay, so I just want you to sort of bring it down a little bit now. I just want you to bring your feet hip width apart. You're going to come onto your toes, you lift your heels up. You stay there, I'm going to go side view. So you're going to lift the heels here. Now I want you to see if you can balance. So you're going to get as low as you can, keeping your heels high, but keeping your body straight. So I'm not leaning forwards as I drop down, keeping my heels high. And then from there, press through your toes, and then at the top, your heels can go down. So ready, come onto your toes. You're going to keep your heels high, your knees come forwards, your chest is upright, and now press through your toes, keep your heels high, and at the top, drop down. All right. Now, can you do that with one leg slightly behind you, okay? So I want the front leg to do most of the work. So keep the heel high, drop down, chest is up, and then press through that front leg, and then heel drops down. Swap legs. So come onto your toe. The other leg is behind you. Arms out to balance if you want. Keep the heel high. Drop down as deep as you can, keeping your chest up. And then press through that front foot. I know that back leg is going to help you a lot here. Good. And then sink down. All right. Then a similar move. This time I want you to come down into a sort of sprinter-like position where the knee is next to the other heel. And I've curled the toe underneath of the back foot. So from this sprinter's position, you're going to now lift the chest up and take your arms out for balance. So the knee is level with this heel. That's how tight I want this knee in. This leg here, this knee is over my second toe. Okay? It's going to stay it's tracking that second toe as I come up. And we're going to come up 8 and then come down. Knee touches the floor. 7. Keep the heel high on the back foot. 6. 5. 4. Breathe out as you come up. 3. 2. 1. Feet together. Swap legs. The other knee is next to your heel. Your back foot, the toes curled underneath in a sprinter-like position, and then I'm going to move my weight back. I'm going to keep my feet where they are. I'm not going to move them at all as I come up. 1. Touch the mat with the back knee. 2. 8 of these. 3. Almost finished. 4. 5. 6. 7. One more. 8. And up and feet together. Brilliant. Good stuff. Well done. Hope you're as sweaty as I am. If you can't see it, I've got splashed all over the mat. So I'm with you. This is tough. So you're going to stand on one leg, knees almost together. You're going to press the back foot. If you need to hold the wall or chair for this, you can. You're going to press the knees together and then push the hip forwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you stand on the other leg. Knees almost together. Push the hip forwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then from here, I want you to, this foot is turned out. So like a big sort of side lunge with your knees tracking the toe. Use your hands to support. You're going to come down to put your hands on the wall to support you, and you're going to feel a stretch on the inner thigh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're going to walk your hands over to the other side and then sink. And if you haven't met Flo before, this is Flo. She's Hey Little Flo on Instagram. She can't understand why we're always home. Okay, so inner thigh stretch. Hold that for 5. Sorry about that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then come down onto the mat. Last couple of stretches. So you're just going to put your head on your hands, and then you're going to lift one leg, one heel to your bum. Reach around and grab the foot, and press the foot into the floor. Press the hip into the floor. Press the foot into your hand at the same time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then swap. Press the foot. Press the foot into the hand and push the hip into the floor. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, onto your backs. Now, if you've got a towel that you can, or band that you can loop around your leg, grab onto this. You might have one near you in case you've sweated. Or just grab the back of the knee, back of the calf here, and just pull the leg back towards your base. So I'm keeping the same angle on the leg. I'm not bending the leg too much and pulling the knee in. I'm reaching this foot up and now pulling the toe back towards my face and pulling this back. If this is uncomfortable on your neck, head, then you just need a little cushion for your head. Thank you, Siri. It's all going on. Pull that back, and you're feeling a stretch just on the back of the thigh. Now, ideally, you want to be doing this for a couple of minutes. So when I turn this off and leave you guys, maybe you can come back to these stretches and just hold them for a couple of minutes, really, to get the benefit, okay? So this foot, leg is bent, elbow down, reach up towards the leg here, back of the knee on the calf. Try not to let the leg twist, pull the toe back, heel up towards the ceiling, and pull this leg back towards your face for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, and down, shake the legs. Okay, we've almost finished. Take one leg straight, flex the foot, heel drives in. Lift the other leg up into the air, and then just take it across the body with your opposite hand. And then start to look the other way with your head. So I want the bottom leg to press into the mat, flex the foot. And then just have a little wiggle through that knee. So that I've grabbed that knee, my opposite hand, and I'm just going to move it up and down. And you breathe in. So again, a great one, great little stretch for your sort of outside of your hip, lower back. But again, a couple of minutes would be ideal. Take some deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth while you're doing that. Okay, come back in, swap legs. So Flex the foot, drive the heel into the mat, opposite hand on. This hand is out for balance. I'm going to take it across the body. You might find one side of your body feels a lot stiffer than the other, a lot tighter, just natural, or not natural, but normal. One leg's got one side, one hip is sometimes more mobile than the other. And breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Bring the knees in. Pull both knees into the chest. Take your nose between your knees and then relax your head. And relax the legs. And then pull again in, making a ball-like position. And then I want you to rock forwards. All right, and come and stand up. Shake the legs, shake the feet. Okay, good work. Ear to shoulder. Opposite hand down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into the center. Ear to shoulder. Opposite hand down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So tomorrow, 11 o'clock, we're going to do some a core workout on the mat. Again, no weights. So hopefully see you there. Flo will obviously be there to join us. She's got absolutely nothing else to do. Thanks again. Take care. Safe night. Bye-bye.